What's up? What's up? I'm trying to knock these things on out. I know I'm behind, but guess what? I'm catching up. Okay, your girl been busy, just a little bit busy. But Love and Hip Hop Miami season 4 episode 10, Line in the Sand. Armada is dramatic as yes. What the F is wrong with this girl? Okay, so okay, now we're just gonna get her out the way real quick. But basically, she come back from the doctor and she go and sit with her mama and her daddy is home or whatever. And she like, I had a miscarriage, and the mom is like, oh no, dad's like, oh no, this is crazy. I didn't want this to happen. I never wished that you would lose the baby. I know you wanted the baby. I still was going to support you, whatever. Just because I was mad that you was pregnant don't mean nothing. And Amara basically taking the fact that she was mad and she getting all upset. Well, this is what you wanted, huh? Huh? This is you making it all about you, but it's all about me, mommy. Why can't you just come over here and support me, mommy? Please, mommy, give me a hug or something. And as the dad is trying to hug her or whatnot, and then the mom comes over to hug her and try to console her and try to tell her like, yeah, what the heck is wrong with you? Ain't nobody said I wanted you to lose the baby. Like, this is a dramatic experience. Like, you hurt, I hurt. And she just, our daughter just, and just storms off. Like, I can't do this anymore. This is crazy. Okay. She storms off outside. She pulls all the mics off and everything. Eventually, her mom and dad goes out there to try to console her in any kind of way that she needs. But I know it's emotional and stuff to lose a baby and all that stuff. But I would just be a traumatic as fuck. This is not only this situation. I'm just saying, like in general, her whole. I mean, she even talks loud, and I'd be like, "Girl, don't you know that they got the boom stick right above your head? You know that big old microphone? They call it a boom stick. They picking up, child. They picking up. Plus, you got the thing right here in your titties and whatnot. We can hear you, but you be talking like this, and I'd be like, oh my god, my career. Okay, enough about Amada. I'm sure we'll get more of her later. But anywho, and more of her crying. I ain't gonna cry over this. Shoot, we cry over Black E Crew and stuff like that, but not over here. Nope, but not over here. Um, look, like I say, Trina already tried it. If she can't get it, ain't nobody else gonna get it. Okay. Ace Hood was rehearsing with a live band. He got some new music coming up, and he wanna do like a live private show thing to a few, executive friends, family, whatnot. Show off what he been doing, I think live band and a choir type situation. So he might be on his Kanye West, church services. We'll see. We flip over to his wife, who is going to Princess House along with Neri for some women time. Let's talk and have some drinks and some little charcuterie. And in the midst of talking, Princess brings up the retreat because Sheila's like, yeah, I'm preparing for the curvy girls thing. I can't remember the name, y'all. I'm sorry. But her little movement that she got going on is for black women, for wellness, mental healthiness. Um, and Neri is a Latino woman, so I guess what Princess was trying to invite her, and Sheila was like, well, I'm sorry. I mean, you can't necessarily invite her because this is an all African and American woman event. We did try to do outsiders at some point, but her followers, if you're gonna preach, one thing, you might as well have to show it in your actions and involving outside people, whether you are living a black experience or not, because she is married to a black man with black kids. Um, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have the full extent of the reality. You know what I'm saying? Like you live it in the time now, but you don't have the inside emotional connections of trauma, that stems back to slavery and all that, So that's where that is where why, she couldn't be invited. So Neri, I mean, she took it well. She, of course, mentioned, like I just said, I am married to a black man, I got black kids, so don't you think I can learn, um, but she takes it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We can talk about it later. Um, and I think that was pretty much it. The girls ain't talking about nothing. So Neri and Nor, they is at the kids basketball game, and Nor is basically trying to show that he's stepping up in his father role. I'm showing up to the games. I'm being involved. I'm shouting and all that stuff. I'm supporting. And no, he ain't passing Neri his cup to get refilled by whoever was sitting on the side of her. Like, what? He's like, I'm out of drink. Go get, dog, you girl, I don't know, whatever y'all dynamic when y'all married. When you marry him, it's just not he not gonna change. It's obviously you do everything for him. I mean, you clean his dirty drawers, you cook all his goddamn food, you carry the dang kids, you take care of the kids. I mean, you drive for this fool. He ain't got his license, so what? Just now, or he probably still ain't got him. That sound like my grandma. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind, cause it's a whole different type of situation. I mean, it's still the same, but let's say, the opposites of that license thing. I just had to break that up real quick because my grandma did not have a license like all her life till she turned 60 or something like that. My grandpa drove her everywhere she needed to go. Drop her off at the store, drop her off at work, pick her up on time, like everything. So why does she need to have the license? So that's why I'm saying, like, you a nigga. You had your wife really literally driving you everywhere besides having a driver or Uber. We just had Uber now. But cabs and stuff back then in the day, Lori needs to get off that horse that he on, girl. Or Neri, you just got to put up with it. And she brings up the fact that she can't go on a retreat. I mean, like I said, she wasn't mad about it. It was just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's all women empowerment, no matter where you slice and dice it. But I mean, when it comes to these colored events, sorry, I'm gonna use, I'm black, I can say it, fuck it. We just like certain things to be where we like it to be. And that's just for us. And I know Sheila is mixed, but it's the movement. Like, that's the thing. It's not necessarily just about her. It's the movement. So she's adjusting to her following to appease them, or everybody is together on the same page and wavelength. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was just trying to say. Um, but other than that, we get to Ace's event, and it's cool. Everybody's there. Everybody's showing up. House packed. Sheila took this opportunity to actually go and holler at Ace's mom real quick because they ain't had a chance to talk since they little falling out. And I think with her talking to Ace and her daughter, and they kind of let her know, about how they felt, you know what I'm saying, about the situation, and about them personally as being moms and kids and things like that in our past, and we grow up and whatever. Maybe open her eyes to some things that, okay, I don't have to fight this girl for a spot. Like, I'm his mom, I got my spot. You the wife, you got your spot. So they apologize to each other for whatever things they put each other through. Um, Oops, sorry, I got distracted. Bumper whelp or something. Um, and Sheila, they come to a good compromise. Like, right, they know their roles now. The mama will try, Blondie will try not to step on all the toes, on her way into the house. I'm gonna try to be cool, calm, and collected. I can say nothing, all the time. I might have to say something sometime, but I'm gonna try to hold it in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all handle it and do y'all thing, and I'm gonna try. Look, you want the key? Okay, this. But that's my boy, so I'm still be there. But we're gonna work on it. So that's cool. They agreed to just work on it, and let's move forward. And you're family, so you gotta be a family. And then Ace goes up there and he does his song, he drops it, and he feels good about it. Everybody enjoyed it. It was a good turnout. It looked like a great show. Look, I ain't gonna let this one slide. I got to get this one out real quick because not Ray telling Princess because you a mama that you can't give him fellatio. Don't you know that mean he getting some sucky for somewhere else? Princess. Oh, less work for me. I don't mind. Shoot. Ray J is cheating on you with a bunch of dick suckers because your ass is not doing it. What? Because he said you don't have to. Girl. So Trina and her little bunch of friends and family or whatnot, they are having a barbecue on the beach and basically just trying to have a good time, relax, and they trying to bring up to Trina like, well, the verses is done, so pretty much you kind of got a clear slate right now. Like your schedule shouldn't be as hectic, at least we don't know, but you can take a break now. Like, girl, you don't yeah, let's take a couple days, go on vacation, reset, do all this stuff. And she's like, oh, okay, now, okay, reset mean I got to go to Malibu and retire and don't come back for like 3 years. And I, no, 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 what, 2 days or 3 days of you just sitting down with no phone or something, just chilling, just getting a massage, just in your tub, just, you know what I'm saying, just nothing. Oops, excuse me. And she said, okay, fine, I can do something like that, Joy and Bobby sitting there trying to convince her, and she says, all right, fine, I'll do whatever to relax. If that's what y'all want me to do, fine, I can take a vacation. Okay, so, the girls, I wouldn't say all the girls, but Princess, Neri, and Amada. They all link up because this is like the first time that Neri and Amada get to meet. And, they all can kind of talk and mingle and get to know each other a little better. It's kind of what you want to do when you're on this show. Might as well. If you want more screen time, I might need to be friends with everybody, not just have my little bestie here and there. We only want to be filming with each other or filming with each other. Nope. Let me spread myself around. So they end up talking about Sheila's retreat because she invited Amara. And Amara is like, okay, fine, I'll go. But I think she forgot what she said to me, like, 3 years ago? Because, when Amara first came out, she had that big ass afro and she Afro Latina, and I do what I do, I'm dark skinned, I'm trying to make it in the world. And she got a lot of backlash, here and there for fans. And I guess Sheila happened to be one of them. She said something about her wearing the wig and contacts and airbrushing her skin to make it darker and things of that nature. Um, and Amato's like, I mean, that was a long time ago, so I'm actually over it. So I'll go and get to know her and just to see what's up. Ain't no hard feelings. But Neri, if you feel some type of way because you the one who keeps bringing it up, then go ahead and have a conversation with her. It's like, yeah, you're right. I guess I'll have to figure that out or something. So, okay, fine. Um, yeah, and because that's what I'm saying. I know Princess wasn't all the way black either. Like, all y'all mixed around these parts. So what is it that? Okay, well, I don't know. Like I said, I understand. I understand Sheila's approach with this. It's a African American women's event. So unfortunately, it might hurt some feelings here and there. Mix just doesn't happen to belong. Just not at this moment. I mean, that's all she had to say. Just not at this moment. I had plenty of events and all these type of things, but this was just something different. And yes, I may be mixed and all that stuff, but the movement that I started was for my black side because it's obviously what you see. You can't even tell that lady is mama is white looking at her. And I mean, in the ass, you see that wagon that girl been dragging? Said, woo, Ace, you picked her. You picked her. All right. She got a body on her. I need one. Look, I need one. Maybe I have a husband or something. But anywho, Yeah. So talk to the girl if that's the way you feel. But I'm okay with what Sheila got going on. I'm not offended or uh, necessarily want to involve any other outsiders, but because I mean, let's say it was my friends, because I got some mixed friends. So, girl, you coming on with me, and you just go act like you Albino or something. So no. So while Trina and her family is out relaxing, chilling, maxing, or whatever that they doing, um, Joy was like, "I got something planned for us, a little surprise situation. We're gonna meet up on the beach, and it's gonna be a little therapeutic or whatnot." So, whoop, Trina antennas go up, and she like, therapeutic. I mean, I don't know, and I don't really like surprises. So, and Bobby like, Joy, how many surprises you got up your sleeve now? I mean, because I think, I mean, they both know they cousin. I think he more tries to, make sure that Trina's always, he tries to please Trina a lot. I think that's, Bobby's thing, because he can always travel and mingle and all that stuff with her. Um, So he was kind of feeling like, I don't, what? She don't like surprises. Like, trying to kind of give her the eye, like, bitch, what? Like, and they go to the beach, and she lets them all know it's some type of pastor who's coming to hang with them and talk to them. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Pastor Bentley was the lady's name, and yep, she comes and she goes into her old spiel. God sent me to tell you a message. God told me that you was gonna get through to your pain. God told me to pray for you. God told me there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And Trina like, okay, Joy, you tried it, but I'm just about to deny it. No disrespect, lady. You know what I'm saying? To your profession or whatever you got going, but ain't no God, no prophet, no minister, no sinister, no nobody gonna come tell me that the pain is gonna be gone, and who knows when the day gonna come, because guess what? I'm living in life. This is what I feel. This is what I go through. Have you lost your mom? Since y'all don't even know. It's a hurtful feeling. That's just what I'm living through. But ain't nobody gonna tell me about this. No higher power and all this type of stuff. I'm nope. And she's screaming and yelling and just going off like Trina do. And yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned that you thought it was supposed to, Joy. Should have said F this and I'm out. So you gonna have to take you and your spirits and your guide and whatever the fuck you bought here, because I'm not about to receive it. You know, Ace's wife, Sheila, Princess and Neri, they actually meet up at the juice bar. And Neri just breaks it down to Sheila how she felt like, why couldn't I be involved in the Latino thing? I just want to know. And she breaks it down to, like, it's basically me protecting my brand. I'm not saying I'm pro only black and I'm just against other women and all this stuff. No. How can I be? Obviously, I'm a mixed woman. I have a white mother and I have a white sister. So, no, that wasn't the necessarily thing. I'm glad that you brought it up to me in a good, nice way. And all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody came through. But we're just disconnected and I guess in the why. Like, that was all. And like I said, I'm still on Sheila's side with this. This is just whatever. This is her organization. This is her movement. Unfortunately, seeing, and I don't know how long they had this conversation, because and I don't know why Neri doesn't get it. Like, it's like she said it so plain and simple even the first time and explaining it. So that's how I got it. Like, this is it's a movement, it's a thing, it's an organization. It's a space just for that. Um Princess just got emotional in it because maybe the parental part came into play because she's like, well, can we not extend this because, you know, she has black children. So can we not have a space where we are teaching women of black children so that we all can learn from each other and things like that? Okay, fine, princess. You start an organization for all women and you invite your white, Latina, Puerto Rican, Cubano, American, uh, Middle Eastern, Chinese, Japanese, Koreanese, and boom, we all learn from each other. But do you see how involving all those people takes away from the whole mission that was here? Like that's the whole point of Sheila's organization. That's why I get it. It's nothing against you being Latino and all that stuff and you being, it's the black experience. It's the wellness and well-being of protecting that. And unfortunately, we can teach them and all that stuff, but they don't live it. So it's it's a weird debate. I know, but I understood it. So um I don't know whose side you on. I mean, or do we have to take a side really in this? But yeah, it's her thing. Let her do what she wants to. But I get it. Like I totally get it. So I will see y'all for the next one. I promise I won't make it like 2 or 3 weeks. I'll try to keep it before the next one. So if I don't get to it, like, let's see, tomorrow I got some time because I'm off from my, because I got some extra jobs. So I'm off for the first job. But so maybe Saturday or something like that, or Friday. So hopefully every Friday I can try to knock them out. But anywho, I'm babbling. Peace out. Love and Hip Hop Miami. Bam. VH1.